Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to DC Universe Online. I am, of course, Trex, and today on this video we're going to be looking at, we're on the test server. As you can see by the randomness of my chat. So the reason we're on the test server is because Game Update 59 is on the test. Yay! And this is actually bringing up something new to lower content. The loot UI that we have seen in the in-game content starting back, wow, when was it actually released? Probably back in like Halls of Power or Amazon Fury, maybe a little sooner than that, most likely. But as you can see here, when you defeat the boss, you're going to get a loot UI. So you can actually choose what pieces of content you can get. So you're going to get 2 pieces of gear. So you'll get 2 pieces of gear for your first 2, and then your third is either going to be a combination. It's either going to be one or the other, either like a focus element, a base item, or an extra mark. So, and then when you close it up, you'll get the reward summary, and you'll get all your other stuff. Now, the things that are outside of that loot UI is going to be your market, some prestige. You're going to get your weekly award box. You're going to get your mark, of course. And also any seasonal items that drop with it as well. Those are going to go straight into your inventory, and you're going to see them in the loot list up in your top, in the top middle of your screen, like normal. But when a boss actually drops, that's where you're going to get your loot UI. As an example, on the forums right now, people have already ran Nexus, and just trying to do the Epic Odyssey feat, they're getting like 5 loot UIs. All right, so because every time you defeat a boss, you get a piece of gear, you get loot. So Nexus is going to be a frothing, that's right, frothing usage of lots of loot, lots. So for the purpose of this video, I'm only doing I did a few of the solos to test it out because it's test server. I really want to get a big old group to do this. So this is really neat because we've really been asking for this ever since the loot UI first came out, when in-game content at that time was relevant, and it proceeded on further. So we always asked, well, can we get for lower content as well? Well, now we did. And if you want to thank someone, you need to thank, I'm going to go with his name is Dev Avair. It's A-V-A-I-R. You'll see him on the forum soon. Thank him. Just give him a big internet hug and just shake him, and it's like, you did such a good job, thank you so much. That's you just need to love this dude. He he did what thankfully the devs have been trying to do forever, and he came in and got the job done. So we have to thank him as much as possible. So thank you, Avair, or Avar, that probably sounds right. So, and of course I'm here stuck in this scarecrow boss. But so the loot UI is going to be for lower content, and I just couldn't be much happier, because now a lot of players go into the lower content to try and get base items, or trying to get the styles and everything. What this also serves is we don't really have a functional database. We try. I think DCUO DB.com is the database for loot and gear and all that stuff for what bosses drop. And with this loot UI, I think it's going to help us further along that agenda to figure out what the bosses drop individually. So I really appreciate that. Hopefully that this is what the loot UI can actually show us. Now here's the thing: the loot UI is still going to show role-specific gear. We don't have unattuned gear for lower content yet, but maybe with Avar we can actually hopefully get that done if in the future. But you know, step in the right direction, step in the right direction. So the loot is still going to be role specific, so you will need to choose carefully to choose what you are. So if you're doing DPS, well, go ahead and get your DPS gear, but understand, if you're a tank or controller or healer, watch out for that requires role. All right, you're going to need to pay attention to that. And of course, you also get consumables, the plans for R&D as well. So let's quickly take a look at what content is actually going to have this loot UI agenda. So here on the solos, you're going to have your tier 1, tier 2, and the tier 3. So the hunt and test subject should already have the loot UI, because I think it came out around that time. For duos, you get up to tier 3. The tier 4 stuff, they already have it when it was launched. For the alerts, the 4-player, you're actually going down to tier 4. Wayward Souls and Inner Sanctum are going to get it. And then for 8-player, Nexus of Reality and Paradox Wave in the Expert tier 5. That's where it's going to stop. So, again, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And there'll be more stuff from the test server. And if you guys want to test things on the DCUO test server, just make sure you have a PC. Download the PC test server on the forums and have at the. You don't need a strong computer. You don't. But, so, thank you all so much. And again, thank you to Avair, A-V-A-I-R. I'm probably pronouncing it horribly. But when you see him on the forums, give him a big internet hug and a big internet high five. He did an exceptional job for what we've needed forever. So, next on the agenda for this whole loot UI thing for lower content, unattuned gear. Good luck, buddy. Good luck. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time.